Well, hello everyone, and welcome to a video that you haven't seen before yet. Welcome to my computer and stuff showcase, where you will be seeing my desktop and laptop computers on this plank on a mattress with a giant hole in the middle. The plank has a giant hole in the middle, by the way. So I guess let's begin and then start with this Dingus Compact, which runs Windows ME and XP, aka the best and the worst version of Windows ever made. Right now it's booted into Windows ME, and yeah, I kind of made stuff green. Yeah, here's the light off for you'll to see stuff a bit better. And yeah, I believe it has like a 32 gig hard drive. Let me see. Or maybe a bit more. Since it has 33 gigs, but some of that is Windows XP, and this can't see Windows XP because Windows ME doesn't support NTFS. So, yeah, I also have like Doom and stuff like Flight Simulator on it. Here's Doom, for example. Alright. See if we can have sound on. Screen size. Fucking tiny. It doesn't really play music for some reason, but yeah. And the sound is on. Off. Yeah, that's this laptop. It runs on live support and lights do not turn on. It also has Windows XP, but yeah, sure. It also put this green theme on it, which looks kinda nice. I don't know if you can really see. Yeah, we're gonna shut it down. If you will let me. Back to its old wallpaper, damn you, Windows ME. Next up, we got this Dell Inspiron 510M, which used to be my first laptop ever since I got it from my uncle. Back in like years ago, like over a decade ago, it used to run Windows XP. Then like press this area slightly and kill the hard drive. Yeah. Whoops. Then I like a year or two ago I fixed it, and a year ago I broke it by inserting an IDE hard drive, which essentially killed it. Like if I tried to turn it on. What the fuck? Wait, what? It's alive? Okay. But basically, I quote unquote killed it, I guess. Damn. Because, I don't know, that IDE hard drive just kinda. It just made the laptop not turn on. Like, the power on LED would be turned on, and it would do, like, nothing. It would just be black screen, no fans, no nothing. It would just. What? But I didn't expect this. I didn't expect it to suddenly just kind of wake up. But here we are, I guess. And the resolution makes everything massive. This is like, okay. Cool. So I like didn't even get the chance to install the drivers properly. But like either way, yeah, it has Windows XP on it right now. Just a stock install. Of course, pirated, because why not? It has a Pentium M, 1.6 gigahertz, and 512 megabytes of RAM. Who asked? Yeah, this was like completely unexpected to see just randomly spring back to life. That's all computers do, I guess. So what, now we have like 4 Windows XP machines now? Damn. I wasn't expecting this. But here we are. Anyway, you'll have to turn it off because we have to move on to the next one. I'll need to install the drivers for it someday. Next up, what we got is this Packard Bell laptop, which I got for free for mom's friend, because I fixed another laptop for her that she still hasn't used. That laptop is like 2008 and like tiny Windows 11 on it, which ran actually kind of fine. But I guess at this point it would just... I fixed it 2 years ago. She still hasn't used it. Like, what's the point then? But yeah, this laptop is kind of cooked. It probably has a Celeron. I think the keyboard... Wait, what? Yeah, I put Tiny 11 on this one as well, because of course I did. The keyboard wasn't working before, what the fuck? How the fuck things are randomly coming back to life today? I'm not understanding. Look, it's a Euro button. Yes, today is just a special day. Things are coming back to life. So I guess now we have to wait till it boots, right? What the hell? Oh, no. Okay, fine. Why it has the options for Windows 11 and 7? Let's boot into 7 instead. Ooh. The mouse pad, the trackpad, the pad's still not working. Let me get a mouse of any kind. Right. This is the only URL I could find. Yeah, this will not cut it. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, I guess a lot of keys are not working, but some are at the very least. So, yeah, it has Windows 11 on this partition and Windows 7 on this partition. It happens to be like an 80 gig drive. See the specs. It happens to run an Intel Celeron B820 at 1.7 gigahertz and 2 gigs of probably DDR2 RAM. Yeah, I didn't expect the keyboard to kind of work. The trackpad's cooked. What the hell? It even kept the date and time kind of accurate. That's fun. It says it's March 22nd, 2025. It's 7:28 a.m. When in reality it is March 22nd, 2025 at 5:14 p.m. So yeah, it's kind of off by half a day. But that's fine. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting it's not working. Well, yeah, I guess that's this laptop. What are the chances this battery holds a little charge? Okay, none. Cool. Coming back to Life Fest. What in the world? Look, guys, this one's tiny. We need to zoom in now. Ooh. It's an Acer Aspire 1 netbook, which is like an ePC type of laptop. And yeah, it works, but it doesn't have an operating system right now because I stole its SSD to use it for like actual computers or something, and I don't have it here. But yeah, it ran Windows 7 Starter, but I of course upgraded it to Windows 7 Ultimate because Windows 7 Starter is ass. And yeah, it can't boot. It doesn't have a hard drive. Yeah, it's not here. Oh, and this fell out. But yeah, it has an Intel add-on, Windows XP, 1 gig of RAM. You know, typical netbook stuff. It's blue. Yeah, our next laptop is kinda cooked, as you can see. It is allegedly turning on. Okay, where the hell did its hard drive go? Okay, it can't boot because its hard drive is somewhere. I probably used it to boot it into Windows 11 on the Mac Mini like a year ago. Hold on, let me find it. Okay, yeah, so I kinda couldn't find where the heck I put it down the hard drive. But either way, it has like it used to have Windows 11. Wait a minute. I know where that hard drive went. It went into this dumbass Packard Bell. That's why it has Windows 7 and Windows 11 on it. And yeah, its hinge is cooked, very much. Which means you can turn it into a tablet. Look, and it's perfect for Windows 8. Yeah. Okay, so that's the Dell. It's cooked. Next up, we got this hella massive HP Pavilion DV7, which has Windows 8.1 on it. And yeah, I kind of can't really turn it on because yeah, it has the same plug as the Dell's power supply, and it charges, but like takes like an entire day to charge up. And yeah, it's the Dell's power supply is too weak to power the HP, so can't really show it to you. But here's some TikToks. Yes. You see? Nothing. The light's on, but nothing. It's a big old laptop. Got it for like $5 because they didn't know if it was working. Now I guess we're gonna have to move on to desktops. So we're gonna start with all-in-ones, and the first thing is this Sony Vaio all-in-one that runs Windows XP Media Center Edition 2005. And I got it for like $10 because the guy in the flea market was really desperate to sell me, so he almost like, just take it, man, just fucking take it. It was like selling for like $50 initially, so yeah. It has a pretty decent display, kind of low resolution, but understandable, and good speakers. It's as if it was a media center, wasn't it? Yeah, it's massive. It is massive. And yeah, since you know the mouse that I got here is crap. Can't really do crap. Got a keyboard though, might try to navigate you something. So let's see. Look at that, it's the keyboard from Apple. With the USB hub here. Cool. Yeah, come on. By the way, yeah, I have tried to install Windows 7 here, and yeah, it said no. I also tried to upgrade the RAM to like 2 gigabytes, and then 4 gigabytes. It said and nothing else. So that's kind of unfortunate.
This episode of Bottom Gear is sponsored by Aldi. Promo code.
Did I just stop recording video instead of unpausing? Probably. But yeah. This is the iMac G4. It has the display that goes all sorts of ways, up and down, and yep, you can do that. It can do that. It can do all sorts of stuff. It comes with a Xiaomi lanyard, and when it's not on a flat surface, it just kind of goes down. But yeah, I installed macOS 9 and 10.4 on this one and ran Minecraft. Its hard drive is not really happy, and I know that it's failing. I have its original hard drive elsewhere with its all original software and stuff, because reinstalling it would be kinda hard. So yeah, and don't have a proper mouse, as you already know, so I can't really do stuff. But yeah, on my gaming channel you can see the video of me playing Minecraft. It ran very fast. Yeah. Look at that, it's Minecraft. The original hard drive also had Windows Media Player for Mac OS. The most cursed thing since putting Samsung's M catalog on the Nokia X. And yeah, for now, I'll be back. Because I have to do stuff, so I'll be back later. Don't worry. Power off. Fine. Good enough. Okay, a little update here. Okay, shut up. The Windows 8 laptop fired up. Would you look at that? Microsoft Windows 8. It's meant for this. And not this. Like, why? Look, I can make a tile ginormous. There we go. I didn't know what the hell was on this laptop. I didn't really reinstall crap. Because I kind of really can't. Because, yeah. It is at 73% right now. And I mean, yeah. Its battery's working. Alright. Oh, wait, it's a shortcut. Alright. I have to actually go in there and, as you can see, it has an AMD Turion TM2 B520 dual-core processor, 2.3 GHz, 4 GB of RAM, an AMD graphics card, while an ATI Radeon Premium Graphics supports Microsoft DirectX 11 according to the sticker down here. It was supposed to run on Windows 7. Right? But now it runs Windows 8.1. So that's fun. Oh my god. There's lag too. And you know what's kind of funny? The previous user of this has tried to install NVIDIA drivers. Like there's a GeForce Experience shortcut here. On an ATI or AMD graphics card. What the fuck? Imagine installing NVIDIA drivers on AMD. Well, yeah, but AMD GeForce Experience. Of course it won't work. It's fucking Windows 8.1. Why? No, it's 8 AM. Why? Bro, why do you install NVIDIA drivers on an ATI graphics card? Okay, come on. Yeah, the GPU doesn't have a driver. The RAM is 10.1066 gigahertz. Cool. Yeah, it's a Toshiba drive. Hold on. Device manager. Where's device manager? Device manager. Device manager. There we go. Yeah, it runs on Microsoft Basic Display Adapter. Dude. It's an ATI graphics card. Details. Yeah, I can't really find out. You'll need to find the proper drivers for this laptop someday. Shut up. Look at that, it's Windows. Let me show you a magic trick. Man, Windows 10. Oh yeah, and also the HP logo on the back glows like the MacBooks would. So that is also cool. Now let me turn it off in a very Windows 8 way. Yeah. Anyway, the next thing we got is the 1999 Apple Power Mac G4. It's the mid-tier model, so it has 450 megahertz. I believe that it also has like it should have like 256 megabytes of RAM. I famously ran Super Mario Bros. It beat 1-1 in 26 minutes, and then I give up. Not because I died many times, because it took 26 minutes to go across the entire level. And then, like, to count all the score from the time, it took like a solid couple minutes. Because it wasn't just like, you know, how it goes, beep, 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 beep. It was pooping, 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 like you were collecting coins. And yeah, for some reason, this monitor doesn't display the boot process properly. It has a useless zip drive and a DVD drive, which it's probably unplugged because its long ass IDE cable is kind of damaged, so then I probably unplugged it. It should be on by now. I don't know why it isn't. Let's move the monitor. Fold. Alright, the monitor is staying here. Opening it is quite easy if it wasn't kind of broken. So, can't. Okay, there we go. That is what is inside. And yeah. The monitor really loves falling. Hold on. As you can see, like, I tried fixing here, but it just broke anyway. Look at that tape. There's a red LED. I know what that means. It should be on. What are the chances it's not booting? Because, I don't know. This monitor is not displaying anything anyway. It has a goofy FireWire port on the inside. And, well, on the outside. 1, 2, and 3. Because, like, the Steve Jobs type of guy wanted internal FireWire hard drives. Look at this dedicated WAM. That's the heatsink. Like, they didn't care about the heatsink here. So all they did is put it here. And here's the ADI graphics card. One that wasn't shipping. The heatsink fell off, but, like, it's not being used to the point where it would be necessary, and you can see it's an ATI Rage 128. And it has the IBM Deskstar, how would you say, a hard drive. A super short IE cable. Has a 1.5 AA battery, which is half a AA. Like, yeah, the DVD drive and stuff. Now follow proper shutdown procedure when the computer is open. Right. Hold on. Can you open now? No. Fine. Yeah, that's where the Wi-Fi card would go, but there's none. And it's still not turning on, so let me just close it. It's a ginormous dingus computer of handles. Yes, 2 even. Well, 4 if you count the feet, but they're not that easy to grab on. And hold on, let me try to solve the issue. Well, the screen flashed a couple times and it's blank again, so yeah, it just doesn't really display the proper boot procedure, so there's a pretty decent chance that the hard drive may actually died. I don't know. Because this doesn't display the entire boot process. Like, it only starts to display when it boots into Mac OS. And I don't have the Samsung TV here, because I use that as my second monitor at home. So, and that one displayed everything, so yeah, I can't really know what's up with it. Until, like, I know. Oh, whoa, what? Hello there. It's booted up. Almost. God damn it, this video is full of surprises. Okay, start up now. Like, come on. You can do it. Yeah, and I literally have like nothing to show because I don't have a proper functional mouse here. Your computer's clock is set to a date before March 24th, 2001. This may cause some applications to behave erratically. Yep, let's move on. Now we're gonna get two computers in one, and for some reason there's a button here. Right. What is an MB switch? Oh. Okay. That's Yerda. Oh no, there's a bulgy boy. Yeah, anyway, I can't really get this computer to power on. Because when I like show the power pins, it like turns on for like a split second, like you can see here. a light turns on, like down there somewhere. And the fan spin for a bit, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I found this PC in e-waste. So, yeah. Here's the motherboard. It has like 3 PCI slots, floppy, 2 IDE. It should have floppy. Where is it? It's behind the power. Alright. RAM, and has 1 stick of whopping DDR1 512 megs. IBM for some reason too, even though it's a Samsung. It has a Celeron something. Like, I got it to turn on once. Then I didn't really have a reason to power it on again, so now it doesn't. Right now, since basically everything is unplugged. Wait a minute. The CPU power was unplugged, so now does it turn on? Yeah. And yes, it's like this because, yeah, look, specs, quick. Okay. It is like this because it was basically just computer parts dumped in e-waste. And I just picked it up. It had a DVD drive, CD drive, a floppy drive, hard drive, being this 80 gig Samsung. And, yeah, it runs Windows XP, and I don't really know what to do with it. What in the world? Okay. That's just the BIOS. It's fine. So, yeah. Basically, it's an old Windows XP machine that I found in e-waste. Cool. I picked up its power supply too, but that was like the only broken thing, so probably why it was dumped. Look at that. Microsoft Bimbos. Can't really show anything because I don't have a functional mouse. Yeah, it's on silver theme of all themes. So yeah, that's cool. Now let's see what's the actual PC in there. Oh yeah, the green capacitor there's well, kind of a bulgy boy. So yeah. Okay, it's time for the actual thing. Let's hope that it has integrated graphics because I don't have a graphics card. It used to have a 9500 GT BIOS on. There we go. And it has no operating system because I stole its hard drives too. Post error. Yeah, no shit. There's no hard drives in here. So, system continuing. Okay. No bootable drives found. Beep, beep, beep. There's no beeper speaker. Sure. The BIOS entered, please. I don't know. But, yeah, originally it ran like Windows 8.1. That pirated copy, of course. But, like, I stole his hard drives because they were kind of big. And essentially I'm using them as a backup of my stuff. So as a spare copy, you know, in case the main thing fails, I have my data still. And yeah, currently it has no operating system, but I still have like an SSD with like Windows 7 and 11. I have a lot of fucking SSDs that have Windows 7 or 11 or both. So that's a thing. Yeah, now as you can see, it really struggles to boot because it can't really boot into anything. And in terms of the attic PCs, that's pretty much it. Unless you want to count this one, but who counts this one? It's a nugget. Now we move on. Also, yeah, by the way, did I mention that it has like 8 USB ports in the back? Like 2 here, 4 here, 2 here. And then like, you can have like there's 2 more headers here, so you can have 4 more USB ports. In total of 12 on this PC. Without any expansion cards. That's kinda insane. Oh, the last laptop of the month is this ThinkPad X1 Carbon, also known by me as the Think Nugget, because I call that for some reason. And yeah, it has a Core i7. This specific kind, if you can see, 16 gigabytes of RAM, 1867 megahertz, 512 gig Samsung SSD, and fucking Intel HD graphics 520. And Windows does want to do stuff. But yeah, I don't really use it like at all. I only bought it for the sole purpose of like going to the Italy and stuff. Because yeah, I don't have a laptop, I have a PC at home that you'll see soon. And yeah, I haven't really used it much since. Like I used it once, like for a week, and after Italy, and that's it. It's been just chilling there. He even still has the fucking documents from there, so yeah, that's quite funny. Can't ruin a random corporation in Italy just because. And yeah, it's a ThinkPad that was in Italy with me, and I don't use it since really. It costs like 250 euros. It could have gotten a better laptop with like an 11th gen i7 instead of the 6th gen one. But considering that I don't use it at all, the ThinkPad is done good enough, and considering that we also did just work in Excel and that sort of stuff. But yeah, anyway, now let's move on to PCs in my home. Welcome back. Now I'm home, and I can now continue with the early 2008 MacBook, which runs the Windows 7 64-bit edition, I believe, and has no battery because it did the expanding, but I removed the cells, so there's the shell, just empty. And look, Windows update, whatever. Anyway, this laptop used to be my grandma's, but she unfortunately passed away. It's mine. So yeah. And its CMOS battery is still alive because it is showing correct time and date, which is nice. It also runs Windows 11 because I did some experimentation on it. And also it runs Mac OS 10.7 Lion, Leopard, whatever the hell that line is. And yeah, its specs, let me see. 500 gig hard drive, which is not the original. Oh, it's a 32-bit one. Whatever. I did some messing around with the activation, and I had a disk crap. Look at that. It's an Apple MacBook early 2008 with a Core 2 Duo T8300, 2.4 gigahertz, 3 gigabytes of RAM. It's Apple and Windows in the same window. Oh boy. Very normal stuff. And yeah, Windows 11 runs horribly on this, but it runs. Which is kinda cool, I guess. And yeah, that's about it about this MacBook. Look at that, it glows. No, never mind, it doesn't anymore. Let me just kill it. So, yeah, there we go. It's off. Next up, what we got is a mid-2011 Mac Mini, which I got because I wanted to mess with a slightly more modern Mac OS, and also tried to put Mac OS Windows XP on it, if you know what I mean. But yeah, that worked like ass. So I tried to put Linux Mint on it because I was kind of messing with it too, and maybe wanting to make a Minecraft server out of it, or I don't know. But it just said no. Now it runs macOS High Sierra, which is really taking its time. Like, wow. It really doesn't want to boot to it. Probably because I haven't used it for like months. It's like, at first I only exclusively used it as a thing that formats SD cards to FAT32 that are higher than 32 gigs. But also Rufus exists. So yeah, oh, Apple, stop leaking my email. Like, Jesus. But yeah, look, it runs macOS High Sierra. It always complains. Why all the Apple products have to complain about iCloud? Like, jeez. And yeah, I put the Windows 7 wallpaper on it because why the hell not? And yeah, I did some messing around with it. Kinda used it for a bit. Tried to do some stuff that didn't really work. And yeah, I guess. Okay, Bluetooth keyboard setup. Thanks for blocking my email. And yeah, that's the Mac Mini. Next up is the Shelf B CTM, which has the 420 watt power supply, a DVD drive, a couple hard drives. One of them have Windows XP and Windows 2000 on them. This gigabyte motherboard, USB ports. It also has a Core 2 Dual E6400, I believe. I'm not sure, can't remember. It has also 4 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM and this 9500 GT of like 1 gig of VRAM. Yeah, 1 gig of VRAM. Which is, yeah, cool. It also chills on my shelf, and I don't really want to bother to turn it on at the moment, so, eh. And last but not least is my main computer. It has a 3060 8 gig, I think, or 12 gig. I'll check. It has a lot of hard drives and an SSD behind the graphics card. 11th gen Core i7. 24 gigs of RAM, cables, 3 fans even, and 650 watt power supply. Yeah, it's a 12 gig 3060. Here's the Core i7 and the RAM, and then the drive and the drive and the drive and the drive, and then the SD card reader basically. Look, internet. Look at that IP address of the local variety. Very cool. Well, that's pretty much it. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for 500 subscribers, and goodbye.